About allergies and asthma being hereditary. There's Sushant who's asking us that as a child, he never had any asthmatic problem or allergic problem, but he has certain symptoms now, and his doctor thinks it is bronchitis. Is there a difference between this, and what's the exact solution to this?
So, as I was explaining to you earlier, somebody who has may have asthma. Now, before I explain what asthma is, there are many illnesses which can mimic asthma or which can present with symptoms such as breathlessness, cough, wheezing, but may not necessarily be asthma. So it is extremely important that the diagnosis of asthma is made by somebody who is an expert. Now, bronchitis is a term very often thrown around by the doctors because very most Indian patients or most patients across the globe consider the diagnosis of asthma as a death sentence, which is not true. So they feel that they become handicapped with the diagnosis of asthma and they cannot function adequately because of their symptoms or because of their illness. They believe that if you have asthma, you are going to be perpetually breathless, coughing, wheezing, and constantly using inhalers or pumps, as they are commonly called, and maybe even on oxygen, which is not true. Now, it is hereditary. So we see different types of asthma. There are several different varieties of asthma, and not all asthma start in childhood. There are certain asthmatic syndromes, such as asthma in the elderly. We see a very distinct group of asthmatic patients in young women in their early 20s or early 30s who probably have certain factors which are going against them before they present with asthma. Then you may have group of patients who complain of breathlessness only at work, which is called occupational asthma, or you may have a certain set of people who have symptoms of asthma only when they exercise. This was a phenomenon commonly seen in athletes who are breathing very fast, running in colder environments. Now, exercise induced bronchial asthma is usually because a person, while he is exercising or running, is breathing in large quantities of air which are not humidified and warm before they enter the lung, resulting in the airways getting constricted. So, does that answer your question, Sushant? That you may not have asthma but still have bronchitis? Very often, is a term which is used interchangeably with asthma until we prove it by a special test called pulmonary function test or spirometry.